there's such an enormous amount of work to do to really try to do something on countering sexual violence against women and girls and men and boys. And we really have to send that message to peacekeepers that peacekeepers must act on the issue of sexual violence when they see these things happening, or even better, to prevent these things to happen. So you must try to find the hot spots where things might happen and then deploy quickly and then take preventive action. Everybody must have a certain amount of understanding on that. The lower ranks, the senior officers, the political leaders, the military, the police, the civilians, because all of them must have an understanding in a mission when these things happen, what the military or the police can do and what is expected from our civilian colleagues. And that's what we do, and we go round and around from peacekeeping training center all over the world. And in the pre-deployment training of military and police and civilians who are deployed, we train them for 2 or 3 days sometimes, or even 1 day if there's not much time, so that they have a better understanding of what does this mandate mean, what are the rules of engagement, and how can you show leadership to do that. That's what scenario training is all about. And we do that since 2011. With that we have developed now a female officers course, 2 weeks, 10 days, who are specifically trained to reach out. And you see now an increase of female officers who are deployed, which makes an immediate impact because you can use them with your patrols, where hotspots are. Because if you have only a unit consisting of males, they speak a different language. The moment that you have female officers with them, they tune differently, speak less rough, so to speak, and learn from their female colleagues. You need female military personnel in the units when you are deployed to difficult situations, because the peacekeepers cannot properly reach out to the local population if you don't have females with you. The victims of violence, sexual violence, are not reaching out to males to tell their story or to share their grief. No, they reach out to female officers. That's why you need to give those female officers the extra tools and the extra skills to protect civilians from physical violence and sexual violence. Because they have a gift that many men doesn't have. So if you have them in your mediation teams, if you have them in your negotiating teams, if you have them in military observer teams, where they immediately can make an impact in stabilizing a situation, that has an extra effect in building the confidence and the trust with the local population.